EU Chief Charles Michel yesterday sarcastically congratulated Russia's Vladimir Putin on winning re-election against no real opposition as voting was only just beginning. Would like to congratulate Vladimir Putin on his landslide victory in the election starting today, European Council President Michel wrote on X, formerly Twitter. No opposition. No freedom. No choice. Putin looks certain to claim a new term that will extend his iron grip over Russia for another 6 years. The vote from yesterday to Sunday comes as the West has sought to punish Moscow for its invasion of Ukraine and after the Kremlin has ruthlessly crushed all genuine opposition at home. Yulia Navalnaya, the widow of deceased Putin foe Alexei Navalny, has called on the West not to recognize election results. A victory by Putin would see his reign outstretch that of Soviet tyrant Joseph Stalin, making his rule the longest in Russia since Catherine the Great. Meanwhile, the first day of voting in Russia's presidential election was marred by acts of vandalism at polling stations, with at least 9 arrests for pouring dye into ballot boxes and arson attacks. Vladimir Putin is set to secure another 6 years in the Kremlin after a 3-day vote he has cast as a show of Russians' loyalty and support for his military assault on Ukraine, now in its 3rd year. Despite authorities warning that election day protesters faced heavy punishment. At least 9 were arrested for acts of vandalism at polling stations. In Moscow, video showed a woman setting a voting booth alight, filling a polling station with smoke, while another showed a woman pouring green dye into a ballot box. 4 others in the Russian regions of Voronezh, Karachay-Cherkessia and Rostov were detained for similar offenses, while in St. Petersburg in the Siberian region of Khanty-Mansiysk, women were detained for throwing Molotov cocktails at polling stations.